And we are back today with a different story, with some troubles that become a success story in life. And this is a good friend of mine I've known for a while, Timmy, actually like family. So go ahead, Timmy, tell us what you went through.
Oh man, we've known each other, what, over 30 years?
Yeah, since I was 7, I've known this guy.
Kind of working as we talk, because I never get a day off. So basically, partied like everybody else when I was a teenager, which it gradually, turns into, using, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Fast forward, almost 30 years old, and suddenly you got an addiction. You hit rock bottom. Get fired from your job you had for almost 20 years, and then you and your kids and your wife are sleeping at your mom's house. That's rock bottom. That was my rock bottom. So I had two choices, to be honest, was fix it or be homeless, which we essentially were homeless. So my job helped me out a lot. They worked with me, but it was either get sober or lose everything. And I chose to get sober. It's been over 8 years now. About over 8 years.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. West side of Columbus. So yeah, I mean, basically, like I said, we were staying at my mom's house. We had nothing. But I tell you all the time, I still live to this day, always thinking I'm on the edge, one bad week away from losing everything. Even though I know that's not the case, it just feels that way.
How long was it like that for you?
What,
how many
the worry?
years? How many years was it bad for you?
Oh, using? I don't know, man. It gradually just went from you don't have a problem, you don't think you have a problem, to I got a problem, you know what I mean?
Right.
And personally, I don't know what everybody else does, but I never did heroin. My thing was, pills, opiates. What got me in trouble at work, took Xanax, and pretty much lost my job. And like I said, it was either fix it or, you got nothing. No income, no house.
What about the story you was telling me about the hotel at 2 a.m.?
Oh, wow. So, yeah, we had me, my wife, and the kids. Basically, at 2 in the morning, like, up and you got to go. You guys got to find somewhere else to go. Packed everything in a minivan. Went and found another hotel. And it's just stressful. Like I said, that drives me to this day. Now I got a house, 3 cars, but this, I tell you this all the time, I still do not feel like I've accomplished enough, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think I'm hard on myself. I don't know what it is. It's probably, going through that, it just drives me. Like I said, man, it's, a lot of people be like, you got stuff, you got good shit, man, you got stuff. But I still stress about it, man. I still stress about it. It drives me.
Well, you were on the edge of losing it all too, as well.
Yeah, I mean, basically did lose it all. But like I said, my job. Been there 25 years now. I'm a loyal guy. I'm a committed guy. And my job, they helped me, man. I have to give them credit. They didn't fire me. I fired myself. You get strung out on Xanax and you're at work and you got some explaining to do. So I was just honest with them. Went to rehab for like 20 days and fixed it, man. It was either that or we had nothing. Like, we literally had nothing.
What would you tell someone if someone sees this going through the same thing that you were going through at that time, what type of advice would you give to them?
Oh man, so like I said, at my job, like we have other employees that are going through what I went through, and I always tell them, like, if you pick up, just consider yourself fired, consider yourself done. And I've had a few friends that didn't fix their problem. They didn't fix it, and they don't work there anymore. I don't know what they're doing. I really even talk to them. You gotta want it, man. You gotta want it. Here's my wife, Rachel.
She's next.
Her story's next. Her story's next.
I don't. Okay. No, I can't, and that's no.
The advice I would give to a man is like, you can't pick up, man. Like if you gotta want it to. You gotta want it. If you don't hit rock bottom, you're not gonna fix it. You can't get sober to like appease somebody else. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta want it, or it'll never happen. It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Anything else you have to say, Timmy, that would help somebody?
I try to make myself available to anybody that needs somebody to talk to. Oh, another thing that helped me stay sober was reinventing myself, picking up a new hobby. What do they always say? Like, people and places, if you go back to the same stuff,
same results?
You're going to get the same results. I picked up guitar. I'm not very good at it, but I taught myself how to play a little bit. Piano. You constantly have to reinvent yourself. Working on cars. My thing is, if there's something I don't know or can't fix, I will not stop until I figure it out or teach myself. So I'm constantly trying to reinvent myself, trying to find a new hobby. Because it's like the devil, man. It'll creep up on you if you don't watch it. It'll come back and get you every time.
But there's a way out.
There's definitely a way out. We got to introduce Sermon.
This is Sermon.
Rottweiler. Come here, Sermon. Come over.
After the Buckeye.
Sermon. Named him after Trey Sermon.
Trey Sermon. He ain't even paying attention.
Yeah, I guess so. Bottom line, man, I went from working a job, getting fired, sleeping in my mom's basement with 3 kids and my wife, not knowing what the hell I was going to do, to, like I said, got my house, car, and everything, but I still am constantly on edge, constantly living in fear. That might just be who I am as a person. I don't know if everybody else is like that, but I talk to you all the time, Jared.
Right.
I'm still never content and doing my best, man. Doing my best.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me, man.
Yep.
And this is
Hopefully I did good. You get a little nervous.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a transfer over to a mixture of different people. I want to have people that's still in it, people that made it, people that's not doing good. I don't want it to be just one set type of person. So if you're in the Columbus area and you see Timmy and you see stories like that and would want to share with me, hit the community on the channel, and that's about it. Thanks, Timmy.
Yeah, real quick. I guess you're trying to show the other side. Like, you got people that are down and out. I'm not homeless, but I guess technically I was. When you're living in a hotel with your kids, you're like living at your mom's house. You're homeless. You are. And I got my shit together and got this house within 3 years of getting sober. It took a while. We stayed in an apartment for a while, but I guess eventually I got to be proud of myself. I guess I'm hard on myself because I fucked up, and I think it still haunts me to this day. You know what I mean?
Right.
It drives me. It really does. It's just bottom line. It drives me.
But just think, if you wouldn't have did it now, and then you would have
probably be dead.
Gone, right?
I've lost a lot of family members in the last year. It's all kind of hit me now. Like, we're gonna tell that story too.
Next.
Yeah, we're gonna come up. We'll share that story. I lost my sister. I lost my uncle. I lost my cousin. All in 3 months.
And
it all had to at least do with addiction or some sort of, something like that.
And his uncle and cousin were literally
24 hours.
24 hours apart.
Father and son, 24 hours. We'll share that story later for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna get my own channel or we'll just share it with you. We'll figure it out. But and I'll do a follow-up.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.